5 countries where Americans aren't allowed or are not welcomed. North Korea, often referred to as the Hermit Kingdom, is a place shrouded in mystery and strict governance. For decades, it has been a challenging destination for travelers from all over the world, particularly Americans. The story behind this is the following. In 2017, a significant policy shift occurred. After the tragic death of Otto Warmbier, an American student who was detained in North Korea, the U.S. government imposed a travel ban on its citizens visiting the country. The ban remains in effect, and only those with special validations for humanitarian work or journalism can apply for entry. Traveling to North Korea isn't just about navigating legalities. It's about understanding a regime that operates with tight control over its people and information. The rare American who might receive permission to enter would experience a heavily monitored and guided tour, with strict instructions not to deviate from the planned itinerary. While North Korea's allure of untold stories and secretive history might tempt the adventurous, the risks and legal barriers make it nearly impossible for American travelers to visit. It's a country that continues to hold a closed-door policy, particularly towards Americans. Number 2, Iran. Iran, with its rich history and cultural heritage, might seem like an appealing destination. However, the complex political relationship between Iran and the United States has led to significant restrictions for American visitors. For decades, the U.S.-Iran relationship has been fraught with tension, dating back to the 1979 Iranian Revolution and the subsequent hostage crisis. As of 2024, Americans can travel to Iran, but it's not a straightforward journey. American travelers must be part of an organized tour or have a pre-approved guide. The visa application process is lengthy and meticulous, often taking several months. Once in Iran, Americans are required to stay with their guide at all times and adhere to strict regulations. While it's not outright impossible for Americans to visit Iran, the bureaucratic hurdles and constant supervision can make the experience less than appealing. It's a destination for those who are exceptionally patient and have a deep desire to explore its storied past, despite the diplomatic chill. Number 3, Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has recently opened its doors to international tourism, but for Americans, the journey comes with a labyrinth of rules and cultural norms. Saudi Arabia, a kingdom known for its conservative culture and strict laws, only began issuing tourist visas in 2019. American visitors need to apply for an e-visa, but gaining entry isn't as simple as receiving the document. The kingdom enforces strict dress codes, gender segregation, and bans on alcohol, which can be jarring for many Western visitors. Furthermore, recent political events, such as the murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi, have strained U.S.-Saudi relations, causing unease among American travelers. Despite these challenges, those who navigate the rules will find a country rich in history, from the ancient Nabatean city of Al-Ula to the futuristic cityscape of Riyadh. While Americans can visit Saudi Arabia, they must be prepared to respect and adhere to the kingdom's stringent regulations and cultural norms. It's a destination that requires both respect for local customs and an awareness of the broader political climate. Number 4, Venezuela. Venezuela, once a vibrant South American destination, now faces severe economic and political turmoil, making it a challenging and often unsafe choice for American travelers. Since 2010, relations between the United States and Venezuela have deteriorated significantly. The U.S. State Department has issued multiple travel advisories, warning against all travel to Venezuela due to crime, civil unrest, poor health infrastructure, and arbitrary arrest of U.S. citizens. The economic crisis has led to shortages of basic necessities, including food and medicine. The political instability means that Americans might be viewed with suspicion or hostility, and there have been instances of detained U.S. citizens. Traveling to Venezuela poses significant risks, both in terms of personal safety and political stability. Americans are strongly advised to avoid travel to this troubled nation until substantial improvements in its situation are evident. And finally, number 5, Russia. No need to introduce this huge country, as Russia has been at war for more than 2 years now. Russia, with its vast landscapes and deep cultural roots, might seem like an intriguing destination. The relationship between the United States and Russia has been on a roller coaster ride, particularly with the events of the last decade. The situation in Ukraine and subsequent sanctions have heightened tensions, leading to a less welcoming environment for American travelers. In 2022, Russia began restricting the issuance of visas to Americans, and those who do manage to get one face increased scrutiny. Reports of Americans being detained for minor infractions or facing hostile questioning are not uncommon. The political climate has fostered an atmosphere of suspicion, making travel less appealing. While Russia is not entirely off-limits to Americans, the strained diplomatic relations and increased scrutiny can make it a daunting destination. Travelers should be cautious, well-informed, and prepared for a potentially frosty reception. The conclusion of this video is the following. Traveling the world is a thrilling and enriching experience, but it's essential to be aware of the political and cultural climates of your destinations. For fellow Americans, these 5 countries present significant challenges that range from outright bans to severe restrictions and unwelcoming atmospheres. We hope we haven't discouraged you from traveling. It is very important to pay attention to the following before traveling abroad. Before planning your next international adventure, always check the latest travel advisories from the U.S. State Department. Stay informed, respect local laws and customs, and ensure your travel plans align with current geopolitical realities. By doing so, you can avoid unexpected hurdles and enjoy a safe, memorable journey. Ready to explore more about the world's diverse and complex destinations? Subscribe to our channel for the latest travel tips, guides, and stories from across the globe. Safe travels!